All right, hopefully this is working, man. But I'm at ACL. It's hot as shit out here. I got these stupid ass glasses on. This was a last minute buy, but I'm trying my best to do my best. All right, like give me that at least. All right. It's got to be like 120 fucking degrees out here. Maybe 100,000 people out here. I don't know. I can't really decide. But this is gonna be a short-lived thing, man. I just got off stage with a local group, Ghetto Gala or Gala. I'm not really sure how they pronounce it. I gotta ask them. But it's been cool, man. There's been a lot of things going on, and I'm not trying to really stick around too much because really the only person I'm trying to see is T-Pain, and T-Pain don't get on until like, check my fucking imaginary watch, 6:30. That's like 4 hours from now. I'm not trying to do that. So instead, I'm gonna ask my girl to come pick me up and make sure that I get about this heat before I catch a heat stroke. So we're gonna finish up this podcast indoors where it's a lot more cooler, all right? So stay tuned, stay locked in. It's Activated Creative ACL edition. All right, you can see how happy I am. I don't even know who that is performing behind me, but good luck to them. It is one of the most incredible feelings to be back in AC after being at ACL. It's an understatement. Truly a blessing. It was cooking out there. As y'all might have been able to tell, like I said, it was like 120 degrees, man, and like, I don't know what it is about depth perception with people, but for all I know, it could have been a million people out there. Who knows? And to me, it seems kind of crazy that many people are willing to be around each other just to listen to music and be cooked like some eggs in a field. I don't know. I'm not trying to talk bad about ACL, but just I don't know. It's definitely something else, to say the least. Me being in my position of being able to be invited out there to shoot photos, which is what I was there doing, for a local group by the name of Ghetto Gala. Shout out to them. It was more so a blessing than being out there and just trying to be a regular concert goer, because that is just too much, man. Too much to deal with. And I don't know how people do that. You pay all this money, you travel, because I know most of those people ain't from Austin, Texas. Like, they came from who knows where. But it's just crazy to me that that people just endured that weather and the lines. And I didn't even look to see how much food was out there. I made sure to not be hungry when I went out there, to not need any beverage of any kind, because I can't imagine what the prices are out there. But it was cool, man. It was fun. I had a good experience when I went out there for what I did, as far as, taking photos and, getting in, getting out. So very grateful to be there, and very grateful to be around such talented guys. So shout out to them. Yeah, man, when I got out of there, I went and got me a smoothie, and I was just looking at everybody that was passing by, man, and it was just like, the Lord works in mysterious ways for certain. The outfits these people had on, and just the extras that they brought. I'm just like, yo, like, what are we doing? What are we doing collectively as people to where we gather like that in a field, and we ain't playing no sports? We just sitting on the ground. Crazy. Because South by Southwest isn't really like that. You at least get to go into buildings, and you can kind of pick and choose where you're going to be. You're like it's free roam, right? It's free range. You can walk around the city, explore different parts. I mean, as far as I know, nobody's like upcharging like food or beverages and stuff like that. But when you're in ACL, it's like being like almost in a zoo, and like there's no way out. You in there until it's time to go home, and they shut all the lights off and stuff. So it's just crazy. And I had a hard time finding an exit. I had a hard time finding the entrance because the artist entry is different from general admission entry. So that was a whole task itself. But it was cool, man. I was grateful to go, and I appreciate the guys reaching out to me. So there's that. But I was just thinking, man, like, I don't know how many more miles I got on these legs. I really don't. Because I did a lot of walking, and just lugging around a backpack. Like, I don't know. I feel like it could be a lot easier, but, you know, I definitely had it more easier than people that were playing instruments and, doing all that, having to prepare. But I think for the most part, it's a cool idea. I'm just wondering, like, what can Austin do to like better prepare for these type of events? Because it feels like it's just getting more congested. Because when I was there in 2022, the last time I shot ACL, it didn't feel as congested as it was when I was there this time. And I don't know if that was just me, my depth perception being off, or what. But that was a lot of people in a small place for hours on end. So if you were brave enough to go out to ACL the first weekend, second weekend's coming up, God bless you. Stay hydrated. That's all I could really say. But I was curious, man. I didn't get to ask the artist that I was with. But like, what would be the next step after ACL as an artist? Like, we just keep going to more shows? Is there another ACL? What's that exposure like? Like, do you really gain that many more followers or listeners or supporters? Do you sell more merch? Like, I wonder what that's like. What that pop is like. But yeah, that line was so long. I can't get over it. I can't get over how many people were in line, waiting, walking, doing other stuff. Like, man, and like COVID was only 5 years ago. So to me, it's bizarre how like I don't know if we forget, we just move on. Like, people just don't give a damn. They just keep trucking along and packing themselves into these places. It's just, wow. But yeah, man. So weekend one is in the books. Weekend two is coming up. I'm not gonna be out there. It would have been cool to see T-Pain. I'm not gonna lie, but I wasn't gonna wait around like 3 more hours to do all that. I had to get back in this AC and attend to some other things, man. But it was a good time. Grateful to do it, and life goes on. We keep moving, and yeah, I mean, as far as Austin goes, there's a lot going on here, and that's why I asked the question earlier of like, what can Austin do to like prepare for all these people coming, man? Because it just seems like more people are packing this place out. We're kind of becoming more of a tourist attraction, like up there with New York City and LA, and it just feels so like congested, man. Like, I've seen so many different people and heard so many different languages, which was crazy. And for some reason or another, people don't understand or take like parking signs literal or serious. Because I see probably at least 3 or 4 people getting a boot on their car. And then the guy was sitting in the parking lot in his truck just waiting for people to call his number so he could come take their boot off. Like, it was crazy, yo. It was crazy. And I'm like, I've driven a trailer before, that you put on a tow hitch for a truck, and like them little boots are really not that they're not that like heavy duty. So the fact that they charge you like $200 to come take it off, and you'll face a fine if you break it or do anything crazy to it, and you definitely will ruin your vehicle. Like, it is just wild. Like, on one side, the amount of people who just don't take that shit seriously and just keep parking wherever the fuck they want to, and then the guys or the company or whoever is just booting these people. Like, it's just crazy business. I might be in the wrong business, if anything else. That might be the thing I've learned this past weekend, of just being like, I might be doing the wrong thing for money. In the grand scheme of things, I might need to just go get me a few boots and put them on some vehicles, and then just sit in parking lots and just be like, call this number, man. I'll come de-boot you. What the fuck? Man, crazy. America, right? But yeah, it was wild, man. Wild times down there. And I mean, a lot of people come here for the soccer games, and I know like Austin FC is very popular. I love going to the soccer games. Austin FC is our soccer team down here, and man, a lot of people show out for those games, but it didn't feel anything like that festival, man. Like, not at all, not at all. And I mean, speaking of soccer, the boys were able to get into the playoffs. But if you ask me, that last game that we played was not so great. I hope we can step it up. Come on now. And that cup final game that we played, damn, that was a close one, but we definitely made some mistakes. And I'm not trying to be Sports Center here, but I do love the game a lot. So anybody else out there who's a fan, y'all probably felt the same way I did when all them calls were being taken and shit. I was just like, man, this can't be real, but it's gonna be a reality in a minute. So yeah, we let that one slip, man. But hopefully we come back up, really make something of it. Because I mean, aside from UT, Longhorns, we don't really have any sports teams here. Shit, I got Ice Bats shirts, man. Hockey Ice Bats shirts, the Austin Ice Bats. That was decades ago. And that was a hockey team. And aside from that, and then, we got Austin FC now. We don't have any real, like, football teams outside of the college players, And I think even the star quarterback recently got injured. So it's like, man, we need something, man. We need something. What else can we have? What else can we get here? But then again, it's like, maybe we don't need anything else here. Because like I was just talking about the congestion here. Like, Lord have mercy, man. Where do all these people go? Like, how are these people able to be housed amongst like the people that live here already? Like, where are these people going? Are they just coming here and like sleeping in their cars, or what is going on? Because I can't really believe the whole thing of like, well, maybe they got family that lives here. Get the fuck out of here, man. All those people, that is so many extra people. But I can't call it. I ain't the mayor or nothing. I don't even know who the mayor is. No, I'm thinking of the governor. No, I don't know who the mayor is. But hopefully he's doing something, or she, or whoever it is. Could be a dog for all I know. I don't know. There's a lot of dog bars here that you can bring your dog to. I've yet to bring my dog to a bar, but then why would you? Austin really is weird. Has anybody ever thought about like how weird this city really is? And if you're just tuning in, or you just realizing like where I'm at, yeah, Austin, Texas. Third coast, baby. We're real different from Houston and Dallas, Fort Worth, San Antonio. We are different, and we are weird. Keep Austin weird is definitely a slogan that lives on and is heavy. So I love the city, man, but it's becoming a spectacle out here of how many things are going on every weekend, and like where all these people are going and coming from, and just I don't know. Hopefully, all the locally owned businesses are doing well when that stuff starts happening, and mom and pop shops and what have you. Hopefully, they're doing really well and they're gaining some attention, some good traction there. But again, I can't call it, man. You're gonna have to ask the mayor